Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Moody and you are tuning in to 4th and 5th grade Fridays. As you can see, I'm already on Google. I've typed in Star Release Test 2019 because I always want to pull questions for the most recent Star Release Test. And just in case you haven't been tuning in, Star Release Tests are just actual STAR test questions that are from the STAR test that our children take. So if it's from 2019, that means it was the actual STAR test from 2019. All right, so I'm going to click on Star Release Test. I'm going to go all the way down. Today is 4th and 5th grade Fridays. It is time to do a 4th grade one because we did 5th grade last week. I'm going to go ahead and click on 2019 and I'm going to go to my question. Today's question has to do with the strip diagram because, again, these are those models that we don't like too much as old school adults, but our kids have to know them. And so this just goes to show this question was on the 2019 STAR test. So that means this is what the state is expecting your child to know. This was recent. This is the past in May or whenever they took the test. This is when this is a question that was on that test. So for all those teachers and all those parents who are like, no, my baby don't need to know that, or my kids don't have to know that, I'm gonna just teach them what I learned and they'll still get the right answer. Guess what? Look at that problem. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and read the problem, and then we're going to dissect how to actually go about finding the answer to this problem. And the problem reads, Alexa had a total of 36 bottles of water. She drank half of the bottles of water last week. Alexa will drink the remaining water bottles during the next 6 days. She will drink the same number of bottles each day. Which strip diagram shows a way to find W, the number of water bottles Alexa will drink during each of the next 6 days? Ooh, I just love this problem because it just is so non-traditional. I just love it. Okay, so the first thing we need to do, if I'm using the say what strategy, is I need to figure out what is it asking me. Well, it wants to know which strip diagram, first of all, shows a way to find the number of water bottles Alexa will drink during each of the next 6 days. So first of all, I know I'm looking at a strip diagram, but all my answer choices are strip diagrams, so I'm not going to circle that. But I also know I'm trying to find W, which is the number of water bottles she would drink during each of the 6 days. So I'm going to circle that part just to remind myself that that's what I'm looking for. Okay. What do I know? I have to find the important information. Well, so one thing that's important is the total. There's a total. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being very not neat. All right. There is a total of 36 water bottles or bottles of water. And we also know she drank half already. Okay, she drank half. Now, typically, I will probably only circle the word half, but since my fingers are fat and this device is not very huge, y'all gonna get the whole phrase. All right. And then it says that was last week. And then we know she will drink the remaining during the next 6 days, and it's going to be the same number each day. Okay, so I know that my total is 36. I know that she drank half already, and then the other half she's going to drink over 6 days, but it's going to be the same amount each day. So now let's go ahead and get into our strip diagrams. Now we've done one of these problems with 3rd grade. So if you can trigger your memory back to when we did the one for 3rd grade, it'll really help you when we get to trying to solve the one for 4th grade. All right. So A, I see 36 next to 6. And then I see that I'm trying to find W. If you remember last time, I told you that the length of that whole strip is the total. Okay, so however long the whole thing is, that's your total. Well, in this model, it says that W is my total. We know that W is not my total. My total is 36, which is the number of water bottles. So I know for sure the answer is not A, because W is the number for each of the 6 days. That's what the problem says. Also, I know it's not the answer because W is not my total. My total is 36. I also know it's the answer because in order to solve this, it's basically saying I would add 36 plus 6 to get my answer, which is not true. Now let's look at B. Okay, B does have my total as 36, but what it's showing is that there are 6 water bottles and then W is everything that's missing. So what it's really saying is 6 plus something is 36, which would not make sense because W is how many for each day. Plus, she already drank half. It didn't say she drank 6. So half of 36 is not 6. It would be 18. So we also know that B is inaccurate. All right, let's try C. C has a total of 36. So does D. C has 18 as half. That's the part that she already drank. Okay, so does D. All right, so they're almost twins here. So let's see the difference. C shows that leftover half is broken up into 6 equal groups. D shows that leftover half is just W. So which one is accurate? Yes, C. Because if I'm looking at D is just saying she drank half. Her total was 36. She drank half, which was 18. And now she has some left, which is the other half. Well, that's not what we're trying to find. W is not just that other half. Okay. Now looking at C, it's saying, okay, she has 36. That's her total. She drank half, which is 18. And then she wants to drink the other half over 6 days. And she wants it to be the same amount every day. And if I look, this model shows that. It shows that half. And then it shows that other half broken down into 6 equal pieces. So our answer is C. Now, again, for all my parents and all my teachers who just love to say, it doesn't matter how they get the answer because they got the answer. In certain circumstances, yes. But don't rob your kids of knowing how to do this because your kids are tested on this. They have to know how to read a strip diagram. So they need to know how to create them so they can understand how to interpret them. Yes, getting the right answer in life, you're not gonna have to have a strip diagram. But there will be models that your child will have to interpret in life and they will have no clue how because you didn't allow them to have that chance because you felt like your way was the best way and it was the right answer. We want our kids to be able to think beyond the right answer and find different strategies and different ways to answer a problem. So if a teacher sends this home and your child doesn't get a good grade because they didn't understand how to do this, don't fault them too much because they're tested on this. They have to know it. We can't just skip over this and be like, oh, you don't know how to do strip diagrams. It's okay because you know how to do the algorithm. It doesn't work that way. So I know I kind of get on a soapbox and I kind of ramble about that, but we don't want to cut our kids short. They are capable of doing this. They can understand this. We are the ones who don't want to have to deal with it. So we cut our kids short because of what we don't want to do. So let me get off my little soapbox and y'all enjoy y'all's weekend. We will see y'all on Monday with Miss Katie Whitehead for Middle School Mondays. All right. Bye.